In this video, I'm going to share with you my own personal blueprint into how I found my dream girl, baby girl Miranda. I love you. And yeah, so you might want to use this. You might want to pay attention to the concepts that I'm going to talk about here because they're universal and they do apply to everyone. So we are going to divide this into 3 steps. Make sure to stay until the end of the video. The third step, in my opinion, is the most crucial one, okay? So here it goes. Number 1, step 1 to finding your dream lady, your dream girl is you want to be laser focused, clear, concise, fully knowing exactly what it is that you want in a partner. That is very important, friends. Very concise, very precise, very clear. How do you do that? How did I do that? I got a piece of paper, I got a pen, I sat down and I wrote point by point exactly everything that I wanted in my dream lady. And I didn't write how I want her to look like, I want her to be this and that, and I want her to have this skin color. I did not write any of that. I wrote qualities. I'm looking for a life partner here. I'm not looking for a one-night stand or a short-term fling. I'm looking for a life partner. I'm looking for qualities that are going to be with me because I'm going to be sharing a life with this person for the rest of my life. And you know what the first thing I wrote? I'm not saying you should write this. You have to write what you want. The first thing I wrote, I would like a woman that is appreciative, that is full of gratitude. There are certain people that are just more full of gratitude. And by the way, a very important point, I'll tell you actually after we finish this part, okay? So I wrote that down. Funny enough, one of the first messages between me and Miranda was, she said something like, thank you for existing. I love your videos. I resonate with them so much. Thank you for existing. And that was like one of the first things she said. And I've been with her for 2 years, and I'm telling you, I don't think I've in person met someone that has more of a natural gratitude and appreciation in general to them in their nature, okay? And I wrote other things, obviously, but I wanted to give you this one specific to show you the importance of writing qualities here, guys. Qualities. If you're serious about this, forget that. Forget the look stuff, okay? It's funny enough, when you find the person that is most in harmony and resonance with what you want, you're gonna find them to be the most beautiful. Without a question, energetically and physically, you'll find them the most beautiful because they're the most compatible for you. So I wrote other things. I want her to be into health because that's very important to me. I want her to be into nature, and I want her to want to live off-grid in the long term, not right away. And I wrote a bunch of other things. I'm like, because I thought I want this. I'm not looking for short-term thing. I'm looking for a life partner. So I wrote these qualities on paper that I want. It's for life. It's a life mate we're talking about here. Okay, it's a partner that's going to share with you all aspects of being a human. And I wrote some other things. And so that's the first step. Okay, be very, very clear. That way your prayers have a much better chance to be answered. Okay, because if we're inside like this video game simulation, it's really weird and magical. If you don't know what you want, the game is gonna throw random things at you. Be like, because you're unsure, and the world is your mirror. If you're unsure, the world is unsure what you want. So you may meet a partner, and then you're like, are they for me or not? I like that about them, but that, are we compatible? Are we not? You're not sure. But if you're sure, trust me. When I met Miranda, I knew it. That's it. I knew it. Within a few weeks, I asked her if she wants to be a lover, if she sees me as a lover, right? Because I knew. And I've never done that to another lady, but that's because I was so sure this time, because I knew exactly what I wanted. Okay? Now, very important before we go on to step 2. After you write down all these qualities, you want to embody them. Be the lover you want to be with. Okay? If there are certain qualities you're looking for in a lover, be them to the best of your abilities. So I wrote, I want her to be appreciative, and then I tried, with varying degrees of success, to embody gratitude. You know, the virtue of gratitude, right? So to the best of my ability, of course, I wasn't successful at to embody all these other qualities, but this is ideally we're speaking, okay? Ideally, we want to embody any character you write. I want her to be into health, to take care of her health. Well, take care of your health now. I want her to be grateful, appreciative, full of gratitude. Well, you do the same thing, all right? Actually, you increase the chances of bringing that reality about also. When you embody it, then you have a higher chance of attracting that one person, that partner you're looking for, okay? So that's number one. So we said write it down and then embody those qualities. Be very, very clear. Otherwise, again, this video game simulation we're in is going to be throwing random things at you, and you're always going to be unsure, and you're going to waste a lot of time and a lot of energy, okay? So step number 2, you know when you make an order on Amazon and then you hit buy and then you don't think about it anymore because you know for sure that order's coming, because we know Amazon is reliable. So you have such certainty that Amazon is reliable. You don't even think, is this gonna come? Is it not gonna come? When is it gonna come? It's reliable. They tell you estimated arrival date and they almost never fail. Okay? And even if they do, you know, you can get your money back. They can send you another package. You know, they're very reliable like that. Guess what? This video game simulation, God, the universe, is like a bazillion times more reliable than Amazon. So just trust that that's gonna come to you. Some orders take more than others. If you're living in the United States and you order something from China, it's gonna, I mean, I did that. It took like 4, 5, sometimes 6 weeks to arrive. Yeah? So it depends. There is a higher wisdom here at play. Maybe it's not yet the right time, but you have to place the order and trust it more than you trust Amazon that the order is going to arrive. It's just a matter of time. When? You have to surrender that. Because you're not as wise as God. You're not as wise as these higher, lighter forces. They're wiser than you. They know what's best for you. And so when I say they, you know, actually your soul is part of that higher self, part of that God field, okay? So it's really you, that just the higher part of you, the higher mind, if you will, okay? So you just place the order and you trust, okay, it's arriving. It's gonna arrive. And forget it. It'll come when it comes, when it's the perfect time. Yeah, when it's the perfect time. Yeah, so there you go. That's step number 2. Now, step number 3. This is really important. In my opinion, that's the most important step of this process. Because in step 2, you've surrendered when it should come. Is it gonna come? You trust this is a reliable service. It'll come exactly at the perfect time. Now, you almost set it and forget it, and just get busy living life. As it's funny, there's a saying, live life as if you're gonna live forever, but also as if it's your last day. You kind of have to do something like that. You have to live as if, okay, that, you know, if this never happens, if the order never comes, you know, if the order never comes, I'm perfectly happy with my life, with who I am, with what I'm doing, you know. Just be happy with yourself. That's it in a nutshell. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with every living moment in your life. And most importantly, get busy with your mission in life. What is your calling? What is your mission? Don't be waiting for someone to come and make your life right, because that's never gonna happen, guys. That's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. No person's gonna make your life right. Don't be waiting for that. Just, all right, the order is gonna come when it comes. Now just be happy. Be happy. Focus on yourself. Focus on your mission in life. Focus on helping people. Focus on service. Focus on those higher qualities. Meditate. Raise your energetic field. Do some fasting. Clean your body. Just focus on yourself. And if you know your mission, get busy doing that. See, in my case, after I ran through the first step, it took a little while for me to run through the second step, which is to let go, trust in God, And I did a little trick in my mind where I said, this may not happen for 10 years. It's okay. I trust the higher wisdom. It'll know when it's going to do it. It's going to do it in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years. I trust. It took me a little while to do step 2, which is like, all right, this is a pretty reliable service. God is very reliable. There's a higher wisdom. It'll arrive exactly when it's supposed to be. It's like Gandalf says, a wizard is never early, nor is he late. He arrives precisely when he means to. And that's how God works, okay? Then step 3, when I got through step 2, I'm like, mission. All right, and I just kept making videos. I kept making more and more videos at that time. It took from the time I did this to the time we met, it took, actually, it was a very fast, way faster than I thought, 3 months or so. 3 months or so. But once I got through the first step, I'm like, mission time, mission time, mission time. You see, mission time, and videos and videos and videos and mission time. And I was like looking into off-grid stuff. I'm still not living off-grid, but you know, I was like mission stuff. What, I'm here to do this, I'm here to do this. And I kept making videos and making videos and making videos, you know, and I just got busy with life and I kept traveling around, and I was just like, almost pretended like, okay, if I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, so it be. There's so much for me to do here, so many people to serve, etc. Okay, so that's about it. If you like this video, guys, if you like it, just hit the like button. It doesn't hurt, right? Like button, subscribe. I have more content like this. See you in the next video.